We have come to the town of Melhelm at the behest of Lady Ravensworth, stepmother to the local baron, in search of information. Rumors have been circulating of strange occurrences around the tomb of Lord Godsend, a former rival to the baron who met his end at our own hands.
Well, first of all, the Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall's spiritual successor, the Wayward Realms, just got its first pre-alpha gameplay trailer this week and reconfirmation of a PC release by the end of the year, possibly around fall. Developers also claimed that their Unreal Engine 5 powered Wayward Realms will actually have a constantly evolving story. To an extent, they tagged their game as a grand strategy with bigger cities and hundreds and thousands of NPCs. Check it out.
It is up to us how we wish to achieve it. Combat. Stealth. Magic. Or using our wits and knowledge.
Sitting on Steam through early access for almost 3 months now. Number 2, we have Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. This is, for those of you new over here, a open-world, dark fantasy turn-based strategy role-playing game with Souls-like game elements and a pretty decent-looking design too. I mean, it's quite a bit in the same vein as Slay the Spire game, with slight differences. However, it's coming out of its early phase, coming to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X as well by the end of the year. Anyway, we got a new trailer for this one too.
In the lands of Avalon, I could not have imagined such beauty.
Moving on to number 3, we have Eldrimar. This was revealed almost a year ago to this very day. Eldrimar is a action RPG adventure and a survival horror game too. The story is actually about a warrior named Saren who has been trained since childhood for invasion. Now he's all out to clear the world of necromancers and just dark magic. Anyway, there's a lot of exploring to do. It's a non-linear game in nature, played in first person, and we've heard it's coming to PCs exclusively within 2024.
Your race, it is you who will invade the mortal realm and unlock the great portal. The time has come to reclaim our world.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool.
Skydance's Behemoth is now coming out this fall. Developers announced on the State of Play recently, confirming it'll be coming to the MetaQuest 2, 3, PlayStation VR 2, and also the PC VR by his team. Most importantly, some in-game footage. We have mentioned Behemoth prior to this video several times, but for those of you who missed it, this is a story-driven immersive action game coming from the same developers of The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. This is how it works.
My veins begs me to kill.
I'll put you in the ground!
The power of our god is immeasurable!
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands. Only monsters do.
No more than a week ago, IGN revealed another trailer for ASKA, one of the lesser mentioned survival games on the horizon because ASKA is coming from the same developers of the game Black. Well, action platformers. This time around, however, this will be an open world action RPG survival and crafting game based on the Viking era. And, well, you know, mainly the strategy tactics. This is where the game is really focusing. Here's some in-game footage. ASKA is on its way to PCs on June 20 this year, and this is how it looks.
The gods have blessed you with the Eye of Odin, a beacon powered by Jotun blood that calls out to other Vikings. ASKA is a survival game where you're never alone. You decide who joins your tribe, so choose with care. Villagers are here to support your leadership style. Whether you prefer getting your hands dirty in the soil or in the throes of battle, your tribe will assist you. Feel free to explore while your tribe tends to the village, or stay within the safety of the community to build and harvest. And let the tribe fight off any threats. Primitive camps are enough to provide shelter for a few members of your tribe, but just like yourself, your villagers have other needs. If you don't make sure they're fed, warm, and safe, they will abandon the tribe or perish. As their leader, your villagers look to you for guidance. Villagers will automatically start building when they join you. Each member of the tribe has their own traits, strengths, and weaknesses. It's up to you to decide what work they're best suited for and how they can best support the tribe. Take Bjorn, for example, who prefers to work during daylight hours, so they may be better suited for farm work. Make sure they are assigned to tend crops in the blazing sun, and they'll be happy.
I always dreamt of leaving this place.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is about 25% bigger than the first game. It is not twice as big, not even 1.5. Apparently, the scope could have been larger, but it had to be hampered because of Xbox Series S's limits, considering the console only has like 25% more RAM than Xbox One. Kinda looks like an excuse. Anyway, Deliverance 2 remains as one of the biggest upcoming games of the year, no matter what, offering another dope medieval role-playing game with almost infinite customization options.
Wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
You still have a long way to go till your work is done.
We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted.
In case you missed out on the news, Obsidian Entertainment just responded to some criticism on the game Avowed. Well, they said that there's still work to be done before players can try this experience for themselves. Meaning, not a demo, nor a alpha testing, or a closed beta even, is happening before release. However, there is a slight chance of a playtest for I don't know who on June 9. It's a rumor. Developers came up with more gameplay, however. Avowed, in case you're unfamiliar with, is a open world, a fantasy first-person role-playing game kind of like Skyrim. Coming up behind that from June last year, we have Unawake. Actually, work with the old Toplets Productions in case you missed it. This one over here is the action RPG adventure with a huge variety of character customization option. Unawake is actually inspired by the Mass Effect and Dragon Age, possibly what would happen if you were to mix both of them and kind of like hand them to an indie developer, because it kind of looks not that fine-tuned in quality. Here's a trailer. In fact, we got a new trailer. Unawake is set to be coming to PCs only, possibly early next year.
We have no time to waste with mortal nonsense.
Number 9, we have the Elder Scrolls Online, Gold Road. Some of you over here are familiar with it. You see, Gold Road marks the 8th chapter of the hit MMO game by bringing back iconic locations such as Skingrads and new ones as well. You might also want to know, this is actually a direct sequel to last year's Necrom. There's additional skill styles, more ways to fight, and many more secrets to discover too. Most of which actually already trending on YouTube. Here's a new trailer.
Overwhelm our foes! Hermaeus Morg cannot save you now!
And last but not least, well, during yesterday's Game Expo, the South Korean developers Iron Maze actually came up with the announcement of a free-to-play option for Dark and Darker. First things first, Dark and Darker is a pretty infamous hardcore dungeon crawling RPG. The multiplayer part is now free if you decide to download a new launcher for it, not the ones on Steam or Epic. Or either way, developers actually released another trailer for it too. Enjoy.